would like to welcome you to the world of calves and thighs, breasts and soft, supple skins, faces that make you stare hard. Turn around in the crowd, feasting your eyes. I want that one. That one is my type. Fundo size yangu. You say it like she is some sort of animal and you are in the zoo, throwing little bits of pieces and trees. Or say you are in the marketplace and you need to make your selection on which of them is most worth your money. And maybe you are right. She is an animal. You buy her. She becomes yours. Your property for you to do with as you deem fit. And oh, the glorious, romantic things you have planned for her are truly mind-blowing, out of this world. Which brings me to the conclusion that maybe to you, she isn't an animal. Because the things you're subjected to, you wouldn't dream of doing to your cat or your dog. So probably to you, sir, she is a toy. I mean, stay with me. Do you remember the curiosity you used to pull your toy car into pieces with? Just to see if it would still work without the wheels of the engine. Then cry your eyes out when it wouldn't. Toss it out in anger, begging, Mommy, I want another car. On good days, Mommy would take you to the supermarket. And then, of course, you being you throw tantrums on the aisle if she didn't get you the exact one you wanted. Because all of us want the big toys, right? Some days, Mommy would give in, replaced, your toy, discarded. And you know what, sir? You still remind me of that tiny little boy. Just that now, you are in a grown man's body. But again, hey, what do I know? I am just a woman. And you do not even actually care. After all, you are a high-value man, and every single woman has a prize. And you know what? Those stories you tell with the boys while sipping your expensive whiskey or just by the roadside, dirty and broke, playing a jua from morning till evening with a mouth full of jabba. Hujielewi, bro, but hey, you are a man, and you deserve every single thing you desire. And so, the once in a while when you meet a toy that doesn't exactly want to be a plaything, the name-calling begins. Yanisa, you have decided you will play around with every single toy, even if they say no, because why not? You are a high-value man, and she is a toy beneath your being, a trophy you'll add to your selection, massage your ego, parade with pride. I scored that one. And even if I did score that one yet, I know I will. Juana ringa sana. Kwani nini akona hatujaiona? Yo, let me tell you, you have not met an angry man until you meet the man that's boiling in rage because he grabbed some lady's ass and she dared to call him out on his insolence. You should see how he foams in rage, surprised by the woman's audacity to dare to stop him from exercising his right. Child, hell help her that he doesn't grab her again. Because if he does, it's brimstone and downhill from there. If it's up to him, he'll even strip her naked and grow up every bit of flesh on her, if only to teach her a lesson, to not be so proud next time. You have not met an angry man until you meet an angry man. But if you're being honest, ladies, haven't we all actually met the angry man? Haven't we? So here's my question to the angry man. Pardon my ignorance. After all, I am just a woman. Is she a toy? I mean, sorry. Is it a toy? Is that all it will ever be to you? So, now that we have spoken about toys, I'd like to know, how many of us in this room are shoe lovers? Anyone? Oh God, I feel so seen in this moment. absolutely seen in this moment. And one of the things about me is I love shoes a lot. And most of the times I'm like, I don't even care how much I'm going to have to spend on that. I'm going to get it anyway. So here's to all the shoe lovers in the room. And I think we deserve all the shoes in the world because why not, right? Exactly. I see the cute open-toe heel. And I can't help but stare at it for a moment too long. It looks like my perfect size. And if I'm being honest, those are the kind of shoes that I would pick off the rack without a second thought, regardless of what my bank account or my pocket says. I swear to the heavens, these shoes were made just for me. And the way I just painted my toenails white, they would look so juicy and gorgeous against the black open-toe heels. But then I spot the other side. Red. Why on earth is the other side red? But before I can think about it for too long, I hear her agonizing screams as they slowly turn into cries of hope when she sees me. I'm here. I could help her. I could be her savior. But before I can even do anything, I hear her agonizing screams turn into soft sighs, whimpers, silence. The silence. That silence that follows is a silence that screams more than the loudest of screams. Gongs resounding in my mind, my blank, bleak mind. Why didn't I save her? I see her lying lifeless in a pool of blood. I see her arms stretched out, her eyes wide open, pleading, please, I beg you, don't kill me. I see her. I really see her. Reality dawning on me. The reason why I couldn't save her is because she is me. I am her. She is me. I am her. I see his bloodied hand at the back of my head with so much rage. Why didn't I survive? Why didn't I escape the gallows, his sentence? My existence is in the world a truly puzzling place where you'll get killed and still be blamed for it. Call the bad guy instead of the real bad guy when your only crime was being born in this body, feeble your existence from the onset. Power dynamics that change you from Genesis. A system that was pitted against you from the start. Queen, you have had to fight. You have had to fight so hard for a space, your place, your voice, your right as an equal being. And the worst part is even when they pretend to stand in solidarity, they ask the most ridiculous of questions. Like, what if she was your daughter or your wifey? But you see, the thing is, I am not your wife. I would never be your girlfriend or your lover. I am not your mother. I will never be your grandmother or your daughter. And if you have to bring to mind women you feel are worth beating and valuing to defend the ones that seem so far-fetched from you, then we do need to take a pause. A pause that will see us point fingers of accountability to the man who can't keep it in his pants, his anger, insecurities, and rage on a leash, playing God, women on his leash, instead of telling our little girls to dress decently, not love money, come back home early. Can we teach our boys about consent and the sanctity and dignity of human life? Instead of blaming Airbnbs, empty coffers, and attitudes, can we first and foremost agree that violence is inexcusable and taking a woman's life is even so much worse? Because why? Why on earth should a human being have to beg to exist? just because she's a woman? Dang! That shoe is my perfect size. And the way I just painted my toenails white, it looked so juicy and gorgeous against the black open toe heels. But then I saw the other side. Red. Why on earth is the other side red? Being a woman is a beautiful thing. I mean, I wouldn't have myself in any other body but this. And it has taken me a whole journey to get to this place of embracing my femininity and my womanness and just being like, ain't nothing wrong with this beautiful, gorgeous vessel. I mean, can you guys take a look at this? It's all holiness, right? And so one of the interesting things, however, is being a woman is beauty, but being a woman is also very hard. I can talk about the experiences of so many women in this room, and at one point or the other, either we know someone who has been murdered very intentionally, and that's femicide. We may know someone else who has gone through sexual violations. We know someone who has been through intimate partner violence. We know someone who's not getting the same kind of treatment at work because she's a woman. And we have like all these different inequalities and injustices that women have to go through. And one of the things that the world will rob us of when it does that is it will take power away from our bodies. And one of the things that I believe is the absolute resistance is coming back home to this body. So I would like to ask you to tell the person seated next to you, Arwaki Dala. Arwaki Dala, for those who don't understand, is my mother tongue to translate to, I welcome you back home. Now, I would like you to say that to yourself as you give yourself a very warm hug. Arwaki Dala. You deserve to be home in this body. Always remember that, my darling. We hope you enjoy this. And like the father of the prodigal son, I welcome you back home. Once lost, now you're found. Like the shepherd with the lost sheep, I leave the 99 to come search for you, just the one. Now, if I'm being honest, I carry the one along as I go search for the 99 bits and pieces of you that I so long alienated. All the ones that were robbed from you, dear self, I'll carry all of you wounded and scarred with a gentleness this world didn't accord you. I will clean up your wounds, watch you scream out the pain, 'cause healing is like gold on fire, refining mercilessly. Like the widow with the lost coin, I will turn this world upside down, sweep every single nook and cranny until you are back in the palm of my hands. I will put you back in my body and remind you that this was always home. So to yourself, please, I welcome you back home to your body. In the softest of your whispers, in how your soul would bubble up in laughter, ooze joy from within, in the peace and tranquility that came from seeing yourself in all your brilliant glory, before this strange world by fears and doubts in you. Follow me back home to you in your coming embrace, your body gently leaning on me. Follow me back home to you, where you are enough. And do yourself. Teach yourself to dance again. As gently as the trees do to the breeze, they dance with such nyadhi, enjoying the wind beneath their leaves, one with the whispers, oh, to yourself, dance. My darling, dance. As majestically as the trees do to the breeze. And may this baptism May this baptism of water cleanse you of the memories of his way older hands running all over your body when you were just a little girl he was supposed to protect. May it bathe you of the first kiss at the party where the blame was turned on you for wanting it instead. May it silence the voice of the makanga who spanked your ass in college just because he felt he could. How he rained insults on you when you dared to call him out on his heinous act. And may the baptism of fire call you back to your first love for your body before you were made to believe that it wasn't yours, but a ripe land up for grabs by any contender nearby. And to yourself, may you come off the fire and the water, reminded that this is your body, this is your body, this is all yours. From the feel of your tiny feet to your long little legs, trace it to your slightly curvy hips, your sunken tummy. Do you see those gorgeous pucky breasts, your lithe arms, fingers and nails, your neck, your full lips, your nose, your little eyes, your ears, your hair, your little us and the womb within? This is all yours. And even in an alternate universe reincarnated, this body would still belong to just you. In all the numerous dimensions of the universe, to yourself, you belong to just you, to do with this body as you deem fit. And I know it's hard, but to yourself, can you please cast the burdens? Cast the burdens and every heavy load you carry. Every single thing that is not of you, that is not of light, that is not for you. Because dear self, have you seen you? You gorgeous creature. Have you seen you without all this weight weighing heavily on your shoulders and in your spirit? Have you seen you, you powerful divine being? Oh, dear self, in the sweet smelling aroma you carry along, in all the glory you radiate, have you seen you? Because if you have, you would come back home to you in all your power. Dear self, Arwaki Dala. Remind yourself again. Tell yourself Arwaki Dala. Once more, like you believe it, Arwaki Dala. Remember that promise.